How on earth is it already Wednesday? We actually leave for a trip early Friday morning, which means I have today and tomorrow to prep for it. Oh, good morning. Forgot to say good morning. It's gonna be a really hot day today, and it's a very busy day as always. When do I ever not have a busy day? And there are an abnormal number of shirtless men in the park right now. I don't know how I feel. Anyways, today I am gonna focus on some slightly different things than I have been. I've been focusing a lot on applying for jobs, and I think today I'm gonna let the recruiters come to me, and instead what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on my blog, my website, because I've realized that that's actually what makes me more money. It's not YouTube, it's my blog, which is so weird because I haven't put time into it in a long time. Oh, and those deliveries yesterday. So yesterday I kept saying, oh, I'm getting all these deliveries. So they never actually showed up at my house, but I got delivery notifications on my phone. So I was like, I know exactly where those packages are. It was 3 huge packages that showed up at a neighbor's house down the street who has a very similar address to us. We actually have like their phone numbers, and they'll text us if they get our packages and vice versa. It happens pretty frequently. And one of those packages contained an item that I haven't had any practice with in at least 6 years. Uh-oh, did you get something in your foot? So I am actually gonna practice setting it up in our backyard right when we get home. And then after that, I think I'm gonna go check on those doggos that I'm helping to watch. Come on, big boy. What do you see? What do you see? An open window? Yeah, people live here. It's a neighborhood. Come on. Oh yeah, it's a neighborhood. You don't growl at your neighbors. Who taught him his manners? Have I told you guys that I've been playing Final Fantasy a lot lately? I think I did tell you that. I've been fitting it in as like my relaxation. And we've also been watching Game of Thrones. It is actually my first time ever watching Game of Thrones. We right now are on season 3, I think like somewhere near the middle of the season, but we actually started at season 1, episode 1 just a couple weeks ago. It's my very first time ever seeing any Game of Thrones at all. I've never read the books. Eric had only watched the first season and like half of the second, but he's read all the books. And I know the two differ quite a bit from what I hear, like the plot lines can be a little different or dramatized or underplayed, or you know, they have to leave out characters because the books are just too complicated. So it's been really, really fun, and we're trying to watch as many as we can during our free trial period on HBO Now. So that's what we've been doing at night. We've been watching at least one Game of Thrones episode every night, and it's been really fun. Comment below if you've seen the show at all and what you think of it, because I actually didn't watch it for a long time on purpose because the gore was just too much for me. But I've kind of desensitized myself a bit and kind of separated it as like a fantasy type gore rather than like a reality type gore. Anyways, I'm gonna finish up this walk and then we're gonna go back home and I'm gonna open up that very exciting package that I received yesterday. Also, once that thing's set up, you guys are gonna know exactly what we're doing this weekend. Are you ready to have your mind blown? Do you know what this is? Camping! I'm so excited, you guys. I haven't been camping since summer 2011, so it's been 6 years, more than 6 years. It was really hard to try to figure out which tent to get, and I think we got a little bit too big of a tent, but it's gonna be really comfy, which is nice. Yeah, we definitely could have gone smaller, for sure. I can like stand very comfortably in here. We're gonna be putting a queen size air mattress inside, and it's like a double height one. So I was worried about getting a tent that was too small, and I wanted it to be something that we would use long term. So like, you know, later in the future when we have kids and we go camping, I wanted it to be something where the whole family could use the same tent. So I wanted to go bigger rather than smaller, but this is like bigger than I had imagined. So I'm a little bit embarrassed by it. I think we're gonna have one of the biggest tents on site, but that's cool. We can store stuff for people in it. I don't know. It's freaking huge. I hope there's enough room on site for it. I'm gonna have to text my friend. Now I'm kind of worried. Yeah, if you're looking for a large tent that is very, very comfortable and very simple to set up, here you go. Took me 11 minutes to set it up, even for my first time, even after 6 years by myself. Yeah, this is a good tent. I'll link it down below. I actually got it on Amazon. So right now I'm feeling real self-conscious about how big that tent is. Obviously it's bigger than what Eric and I actually need, But we wanted to be comfortable, and like I said, I was kind of shopping more like long term, since a tent is something that like we don't use that often. So I wanted to make sure that if we were gonna spend that kind of money, that it was gonna be something we'd have for a long time. So I'm actually prepping the house right now to head out for a little bit. I'm gonna grab my laptop and head over to the house where I'm watching those 3 dogs. I'm gonna hang out with them for a couple hours. Oh yeah, I made a burrito. I forgot. Oh my god, I'm watching the biggest spider. I can see this. Oh my god. That is by far the biggest spider I've seen in this house so far. That is freaking scary. Hey, spider friend. You mind going outside, please? Can you go outside, though? I just want you to be outside. I did it! That sunroom, I like to call Spider Kingdom, because there are spiders of all shapes and sizes, and they like build their territories, and I'm pretty sure that they fight, and it's like Game of Thrones in there. So anyways, I'm gonna head out. Guys, this is so hot. It's gonna, it like burns my hand just to put it in reverse. I think I got a burn on my arm from putting on my seat belt. My phone says it's 79 right now, but I would be shocked if it was lower than 80 at all. It's gotta be 85 right now at least. You guys have to see how crazy he is outside when we play. He's so cute. Come here. Where are you going? He jumps like a gazelle. Oh, hello, mister. You gonna bite me again? Oh, big stretch. You liked your bone? So that was way less productive than I expected, and it's definitely stressing me out. I have some work that I absolutely have to get done, but more importantly, a fun fact about me, I've been hoarding Chick-fil-A sauces for a long time. And I know that's a really weird thing to say, but I finally pulled out all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13. Yeah, and I don't even go to Chick-fil-A that often, really. I just like, every time I go, I'm like, can you give me like as many sauce packets as you're allowed to give me? And then I take them home and I hoard them. I know I do not look my peak right now. Whew, I just did a bunch of work. I feel really good about it, but now I feel like I'm losing my mind because I haven't thought about like normal life things all day. So I've got some salmon here, and I need to figure out how to make this. You'd think that being from the Pacific Northwest would be like instinctual. I would know exactly how to make salmon, but I actually have to fish the packaging out and read it to make sure I don't mess it up. We're gonna have zucchini, and then I think I talked Eric into having French fries instead of rice. Which I know is a little bit naughty, but we've had these French fries in our freezer forever now, and we like never eat them because we've been doing healthy dinners, so screw it! We're eating French fries tonight. And I'm totally dipping mine in Chick-fil-A sauce. So I just realized I never really explained the camping trip to you guys. So basically our friends organize this big camping trip every single year, and they invite like a huge group of people. So I think the most people they said that have ever been there in the past was maybe like 10. And this time I think there's gonna be like 16 people or something like that. It's gonna be crazy. So we actually have 2 campsites at this campground in the North Bay. So it's not very far. It's only like an hour drive from where we live. And there's a beach area, there's trails, and it looks really beautiful. So basically the way this works is it's our friends Mia and Jason, and they organize this every year. This is the 6th annual super fun loving friends camping trip. This is actually the first year we have ever been able to go. We've only known Mia and Jason for a couple years now, but last year we were in China. The year before that Eric was in Taiwan, and summer is like peak season for music festivals, and I was working at a radio station, so it didn't really work out. And then the year before, I don't think we knew them the year before. So this is the first year we've been able to go, and basically they are crazy. They take on all the dinners and breakfasts themselves, and then they just split up the cost between everybody, which is so much work, and I'm so honored to be a part of this friend group. It's like they're so sweet and nice and fun and silly and ridiculous. I'm really excited. It's gonna be super fun. These are like our closest friends in the area, so having a huge group of people together out in like the wilderness, we're not gonna be like that disconnected, but I've never been there, so I'm not really sure exactly what it's gonna be like. But yeah, I'm really excited. We get to take Abe with us. and we are actually leaving Friday morning. It's gonna be a really fun weekend. I'm definitely gonna share the weekend with you guys, definitely gonna be vlogging. However, I am not going to be uploading videos while I am camping. I wanna fully enjoy this experience, and I know that if I had to go find Wi-Fi and go upload and edit a video, I know that it would kind of ruin my mornings. Instead of doing that, I'm gonna ask you guys to please be patient with me. I am gonna be capturing the experience to its fullest. I'm also gonna be bringing my big, hefty, fancy DSLR camera, so there will be some really high quality footage in the camping vlogs as well, and it's gonna be really cool. There's gonna be swimming and hiking and all kinds of stuff. So I'll take you guys along for the adventure, but it may be a little delayed going up on this channel. If I have extra time, I will attempt to get a vlog scheduled to go up while I'm away camping. That's some lost like Nanjing footage, but we'll see. It really depends on how my day today goes. If you can't tell, it's actually the next day. So anyways, I'm confusing myself. I need to end the vlog here. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye!